Hello everyone, welcome back. So once again we are here to continue our previous video sessions. I am Rajendra Kumar Yadav and today we will create a Django application in the project that we have previously created. So previously we were able to run it up to a level where we was to see some migrations that were pending and our application was still functioning. So in the previous video we have seen this page which is showing some message like Django 5 is installed and it is enabled because we have enabled debug true. For this video, first we will resolve this message and then further we will continue. So as we can see, to resolve the message here, it is quite easy. Just copy this command or you can type it manage.py and then migrate. So it is applying some migrations and it is creating admin related, authorization related, content types related and session related database tables that we will see in the coming sessions. So as now you can run the very same thing and you will not get any notification like there is some migration pending or something like that. Okay, great. I have my PyCharm open. Here I have opened it. It is convenient to handle the project or specifically Python related project or a front end related project, and I do prefer to write the code in the PyCharm or either in vim editor, but that is fine. So as in the previous video we have discussed about the settings and then manage.py. We will carry forward, or I have actually again restore this code to the older version and then here English India, and all other thing is exactly same as it was previously. In today's video we will create a application for this project and we'll discuss about the file structure and then we'll create a endpoint from which we will replace this default page. So I think we can start. So as I always recommend, sorry, just give me a second. I think I need to restart my editor and yep. So yeah, it is loading everything. Meantime we can open the terminal and here we can run our help command to list out the options that are available. Now here we can start the application. So just put start app and put the name of application. So I just want to create a project named blog, and now you can verify that the folder structure is created. Here it have a folder name migration inside of the blog, and then there is 4 to 5 files that is talking about different story. So in it is to specify that this is an package. Then admin is there from where we can customize our view on the admin panel. Applications is there, so it have the basic configuration related to the application. Then obviously models.py that will help us to manage the ORM, object relational model, between the database and the Django platform. Then test file contain the test cases, and then view is there which is responsible for rendering the template or displaying the template on the screen. Even though we have created a application in the project, it will not be visible as till we are mapping these things. So as here, if I am going to import a package name http response and I'm defining a file or a function name index. Obviously there is many ways, but I am taking the most simplest way for now to demonstrate this. We will see these options in the future, that how we can hello, welcome to something, the blog or something like that. It will be a very simple message. Actually I'm expecting on the home page. So as I have defined it, probably we might think that now we can come and refresh, and the page will be visible to us. Okay, run the server from here and open another terminal. Okay, so our server will keep running, and further we can do our terminal related activity in another one. But it is not replacing. Why it is not? Because we haven't tell the platform or the framework that what will be the endpoint. So how we can do that? That is quite easy. We can create a file name url s.py. Here we can define a list named url patterns, and that have all the url at which this specific module, or I can say this specific Django application will interact. So for that I need to take a flow likewise. So first import from dot import views, and then obviously, or you can make a change here like home page or anything. It will further help you when you are rendering the template, and there you are try to link or create a hyperlink between the pages or somewhere within the application. Just import this path also. Obviously Django helps us in very great way to manage these dependencies, or somehow the import statement and other. Now we have configured our path also. Will this be visible now? No, it is not. So what wrong we are doing? So as we have created a project, means one project might have more than one application, right? So this application is still unknown to our project. How we can make it known? Just go in the settings.py and you will find a section named application or install application. Create a section here, put a comment like first party application. So the application that we will create, we will place here. Okay, how we can do that? Obviously we need to place my blog dot, oh no, actually blog dot apps dot blog configuration, because the configuration of blog is defined in that file. You can also have the third party application which might help you to customize the admin panel or allow you to make application restful. So these things can be added here in the installed application only. Now we have added our application configuration to the project. Will this be visible now? No, we are still doing something wrong. So as we have created a URL file at our application layer, we have an entry point at project level 2. So how we can add? Obviously here we have a very small documentation about it, but other ways or somehow we can follow these. There is class based, and how URL configuration work, how the function functional works, and so on. And obviously they have provided the link at each and every place if you wish to see the documentation about. So now I am adding the path here, and as I has already discussed that I want to replace this page with one page that we are going to create. So for that, like from blog dot URLs, import URL patterns as blog URLs. Okay, why I am changing this, because there might be more than one, or I mean other files that might have the same list name, so it will create an alias for blog, with the blog name or so on. So how it will consider it to include in, it requires a function called name blogs include actually, which is defined in Django URLs. So now you can see we have two pattern. One is for admins and another for our application that we have just created. Obviously, we will talk a lot about this because Django come by default with admin panel, and that is accessible from here. Obviously, we need to create a user and a lot of other things. So we will see about those in coming session. But for now, if we are reloading the page, as long as I added this one, you can see like I haven't placed anything here, but I can see the message that I have printed on the application. Now this is a simple response, like we are simply replying an http response. But what if we want to render a template that we have to create? Obviously, each and everything is configurable here. If you come here, you will see that you need to specify that where your template will resides. Obviously, for me, it will be in the base directory and in the templates folder. So base directory is this one. Then create a folder named templates, and now the error is gone. Probably the error, or you can say that suggestion or recommendation, whatever it was. No, yeah, that is fine. So better we will keep it templates. Okay, now the thing is, okay, we can create a file, a HTML file called index. Here we will put the title homepage or simply HTML5, a bit more HTML5 like page, and here it is like home page. And what if I wanted to print my name, or simply hello and then my name here? Okay, inside a h1 command, h1. So it will be a big header, and in that there will be a message called hello name. Obviously, it is an error prone thing if we are doing it in the very same fashion, because if there is no variable name defined, then you will get some error like name is none or something like that. But that is fine. If I want to print that here, then how I will do that? Simply pass the request as request, or it is up to you whether keyword or like a normal parameter, and then template name as index.html. That's all. Now if you will refresh it, you will get hello and then comma. Obviously name is not defined. From here it is being sent as none. But I mean HTML is quite helpful in that scenario, that it is not throwing an error. How we can pass the name from here? We can pass the context in the form of dictionary, and that will be like name and then whatever the name will be. And now you can see that instead of rendering in simple HTTP response, now we are able to Obviously, for today's video, if we see, we have created an application, then configure it with our project. Along with that, um, we have created an endpoint in the URLs, and then define a function from where we have written a response in the term of HTTP response. Along with that, we have rendered a HTML page as an output. So for this video, this is enough. We will see more about Django in the upcoming video. Thank you for watching it. Have a nice time. Happy coding.